Well, brother, nobody can prove Jesus exists. We don't have to. The principles that I'm explaining to you covers whether he existed or not, doesn't it?
Right.
Because if he existed, we're not talking about as a man anyway. We're talking about as a subjective being. We're talking about the Christ who dwells in man. That's why he's called what? The Son of Man. He's a subjective being in you. I won't get off too much into that. But here's the 12 forms of love. All this has to do with dealing with this nature, your God nature. You see? Everybody got that? Dealing with your God nature. So in ancient Kemet, did we know the science of self?
Definitely.
You didn't have to go to school for psychology.
Just look on the wall.
We knew it. We studied it, right? We studied the inner heavens and the outer heavens. The cosmos and the inner man. All right. I'm going to go through some of these quotes. I'm not going to go through many. Because he has set his what? Love upon me. Therefore I will deliver him. I will set him where?
On high.
On high. Because he that known what?
My name.
My name. That's Psalms 91:14. Who crieth thee with loving kindness and tender mercy? The Lord openeth the eyes of the blind. The Lord raiseth them with the bowed, and they are bowed down. The Lord loveth who?
Righteous.
The righteous. I'm not going to go. You can read all these for yourself. But I put these in here because the reason God created all what he created is because of love. Love is the reason. And as the scriptures say, what is God?
God is love.
God is love. See, but love doesn't mean emotional love like you mean between you and your wife, or you and your kids, or your drive for fame and success. All those are part of your lower nature. You want to look like Hard Mackett? you want to look like Hard Mackett? You got to have that Godhead up there, right? Dissipate the ego. The love of oneself is the first one that you got to conquer. This is the symbol that we knew what we were talking about. This is me and my Father are one. Netir, you. Nebuchadnezzar, the supreme. Okay? I'm going to go over that again. Since the sister wasn't here last week, I'm going to go over it and I'm going to show you what this thing means when it's talking about Nebuchadnezzar and it's talking about Netir. First, like I told you, don't be afraid of the word religion. A lot of people get conscious and they say, I'm spiritual now. I'm not religious. Well, the word religious means to realign yourself with your supreme, with your Father. The supreme being, right?
Definitely.
So, to be religious, there's nothing wrong with to be religious.
Right.
Just don't be fooled in religion. Don't be fooled in religion. Use religion as a verb. To religion. To realign myself with God. To realign myself with the Creator. Like I told you last week, the word yoga. The word yoga means yoke. Right? To unite. The word means to unite. When you practice yoga, all the postures of yoga, what are you doing?
Uniting yourself.
You're reuniting the body with the God nature. There's yoga right there. Look on the walls of ancient Kemet, you see Geb, Shu, and Tefnut. You see all the yoga postures, right?
Right.
Where did yoga come from? It didn't come from the East. It came from Kemet. What I'm trying to show you here is this. You are that qualitative netir. Like I said, religion realigns you with God. I didn't come to what? What did he say?
He didn't come to change the law.
I didn't come to change the law, but to fulfill it. You can keep your religious rituals, but I'm going to explain to you a higher meaning of what you're doing. What's encased in the objective is the subjective. Now I'm going to pull subjectively out what you've been doing for hundreds of years objectively, right? But let's get to this word, netir. Netir. You can say in English, it means God, right?
Right.
Now let's look at the word God. The word God in English means supreme what?
Being.
Supreme being. But here, you don't have another name for supreme being.
That's it.
Because it doesn't explain to you the qualitative and the quantitative between you and your Heavenly Father, right?
Right.
So now God means supreme being, but God also means what? God. When we go back to ancient Kemet, we had a word, Neb-er-chur. Neb-er-chur meant what? Supreme being. Neb-er-chur was, watch this, was quantitative. Netir was
qualitative.
Watch me now. Was qualitative. Netir is a drop of water. Neb-er-chur is the ocean. And when you walk around here calling yourself a God, and you walk around here calling yourself a netir, watch it. Because that first form of love is the love of what? Oneself. Once you realize that you are a microcosm of a macrocosm, you are qualitative of the quantitative, right?
Right.
You are netir. You are made of the same substance as the supreme being Neb-er-chur, but you can never be Neb-er-chur. You can never get to that level. You're only a small Xerox copy, a portion. So now, me and my Father are one because I'm netir and he's Neb-er-chur. That's why me and my Father are what? One. Not the fact that I'm a God. That sounds arrogant when I say it. I'm a God. You're a man, I'm a God. No. We're all men. But we're also netir. We're also the qualitative principle of Neb-er-chur. All right? Everybody got that? So you can see what we're talking about here. So don't give up religion for spirituality, and don't give up spirituality for religion. Because everything that came from the one is now what?
Polarized.
Polarized. You can't have one without the other. A brother out here on the street on crack, drinking, smoking, don't you know he got to walk into religion first? He can't walk into what you studying. He can't walk in this class and sit down and say, oh yeah, okay, I'm digging that. No, he can't do that.